Gideon was sent by God to deliver the Israelites from the Midianites. So now, what now happened? Gideon gathered a lot of people, and God was like, these people were too many. That's okay because of they were too many. So he went to reduce them, and it was like those that are afraid, that are timid, that they should go. Okay, so they left, and they were like 20 something thousand that were there. So even after those people had left, they remained like 10,000. 10,000. Then God was like, these people are still too much. So then at that point, they went to drink water. So God was like, God selected the people according to the way they drank water. The ones that drink water from their palm, that they are licking it from their palm, that's the ones that you should take. So they all reduced to like 300. Now they all reduced to 300, like I said. Okay, so now God said this, He allowed that because of one thing. And that one thing is that He don't want it to show that the Israelites feel like as if they are the ones that saved themselves. They don't help themselves. Because if God allowed them to go with that amount of number, that's what it's going to prove. God said that's why He wanted them to reduce the number. So to carry on, God strengthened Gideon. How did He strengthen Gideon? He told Gideon that, okay, it was in the night, that they should go and meet the host. They were like above them, the Midianites. The Midianites was like below them in one place. So now God was like, they should go and Gideon should go and meet. They should go to their place, their camp. And God was like, if he was afraid, he should go with his servants, Pharaoh. So after going, God told him something firstly. God said that, go, because there's something I want to show you that it will strengthen you. So he left. He heard two people were sleeping, two friends were sleeping. So one woke up, had the dream, and told him about the dream, and that dream strengthened Gideon. Gideon heard about it. So it was talking about the belly of bread that fell into the camp of the Midianites, and it broke their camp, and their camp fell. So the interpretation was that Gideon came and fought against the Midianites and won. So Gideon had strength after hearing that. After he heard that, he had the strength. So he now went that night. He carried the 300. They scattered about. Then against the Midianites, the host of the Midianites, and they blew the trumpets and said something. As Gideon commanded them that they should blow the trumpet and they should say some things. And those things were like, the sword of the Lord and of Gideon. After saying that, the Midianites were in disarrangement. They were just scattered. Their swords flew to each other and all. It killed them. They were trying to escape and run away, but the Midianites got destroyed by the army and by Gideon. So though Gideon at first, if you know him, is someone that's kind of afraid, he did not feel like he can be someone that will do something like that. But God used it, showed that God can use anybody. And God also show something that you don't have to be. The Midianites were lots. God showed that He can just use few people to do what He wants to do. So it's not as maybe by our own strength when God is sending us message. Nah, it's not by our own strength. It's not by the amount of people. God's not looking for many people. God can just use small people to do something very, very large. The apostles were amen. The disciples were amen. Just 12, and the church started. So God can do anything, even just little amount of people. Might not need the vast majority. Can prove His powers through anyways, as long as you just trust in Him. So, but Gideon trusted in God and believed in God and was able to get what God sent him for. Thank you.